Merry Christmas.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin on this December 14th, 2021. Folks, I have a question for you. When was the last time you apologized for your actions? When was the last time you called somebody to tell them you were sorry for something that you have done? Maybe it was the past, maybe it was the present, maybe you have to apologize because you know you're about to do something that you don't want to do. When was the last time? Something happened to me yesterday, and I want to share it with you. It was a customer, or I should say more of a family member of a patient, who called my line and did something to me that most of you would probably say is unforgivable. Should she have said sorry? Did she say sorry? You're going to find out. Today's episode is called I'm Sorry. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
Merry Christmas. Check this out.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Hi, Daddy.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Have faith, let it begin. One day you'll say it. Can you say have faith, let it begin? Huh? Yeah. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
Let it begin.
Again.
Say have faith.
Again.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Folks, we're going to get right into it. So yesterday, I was on the phones, and as you know, I take in all different types of calls at the hospital, and I even do 911 calls, and it's crazy. And it's gotten busy, and it's gotten really, really, really overwhelming as of late with everything going on in the world. Well, one of my first few calls was a woman who called and was extremely rude right off the gate. Now, mind you, my mindset is always, we don't know where they're coming from. We don't know what emergency or what, loss they could have had. That doesn't give them the right to be disrespectful to me, but you have to almost give them a pass for the first few minutes because we don't know what trouble they're going through. And that's something that, of my 25 years experience, I've learned. So, right out of the gate, nasty, disrespectful, rude, and I just let her speak. I let her vent, and then she had asked me a question. She asked me if I knew any other way to reach this certain individual. Well, in my mind, I knew there were 3 different ways. So I started to ask her questions to double check and see whether or not she had reached that person on a specific line. Because if she did, I had 2 other lines that we can go with. So my response to that question was, yes, I have many ways that we can get a hold of them. If I may, what was the number that you dialed? So this way I don't give you the same number. Well, why don't you do your job and find that person for me now? I says, I understand that, ma'am. I just want to try to ask you. Don't ask questions. Just do your, and then she used an expletive with the F word, your effing job. So I paused for a second and says, okay, ma'am, I'm going to give you 2 numbers. No, you're going to do this now. She says, and just back and forth with me. And finally, I said, look, ma'am, I understand you're upset. You have every right to be upset for whatever reason, but you don't have the right to be disrespectful to me. I'm going to do my best to get you where you need to be, but you need to do me a favor and give me that opportunity. She hung up on me. And what luck would have you, she called back. I think she thought, this operator is not helpful. Let me get the next one. Newsflash, I'm the only one on the board. So who do you think she got? She got me. So when she heard my intro, she knew that she was going to have the same gentleman on the line. Now, she wanted to know about visitation hours. So I gave her the hours. As I'm giving her the hours and regulations, because her question to me was, what are your regulations for visiting? So I started to provide her with the whole rundown. So I gave her the regulations, and in the middle of the regulations, she says, I know the regulations. I just want the hours. I says, I'm sorry. Let me give you the hours. Well, hurry up. God, you talk so much. And she hung up on me after I gave her the hours. Now, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, what could be so horrible? And it's happening. She's so disrespectful. I'm answering her questions. I haven't raised my tone. I kept my professionalism. And I got to be honest, it bothered me. It bothered me mainly because I think I'm, to a certain extent, burnt out. This pandemic, just everything that's happening around me, from my dog being sick, from being bitten, from my car having to go in the shop 2 times, and which is not an excuse, guys, because I've got to leave that at the door. That's just my way of thinking. When I go to work and I punch in, I leave all my troubles behind me because I want to be at my job at 100%. But let's be honest, we're human, right? We just can't help it. It just comes with us. So, one of my colleagues came in and greeted me, and I greeted her back after I was done with the call. So I missed her 2 good mornings, and then I finally said, I'm sorry, good morning. I found that my colleague was in a bad mood. Or it seemed to be in a bad mood. Or let's just call it not in good spirits. So there's a lot of negativity now. Everywhere. And I'm saying to myself, my goodness, what in the world is going on today? It's not even an hour into the shift. So she says to me, you okay? And I says, yeah. And I tell her what happens. And it's just very quiet. She's just about to log on, and I take another call. And when I do my greeting, the voice on the other end is the woman who hung up on me 2 times. And she said, was your name Angel? And I said, yes, Angel. And I'm going to change her name just for the, security purposes. She says, Angel, my name is Claire. I just spoke to you on 2 separate occasions. And I want to tell you that on 2 separate occasions, I was very rude to you. And as soon as I hung up with you the second time, something told me that what I did was wrong. I'm really sorry that I did that to you. You were trying to help me. I'm going through a lot right now in my life, and I took it out on you for no reason. Please forgive me. I am so sorry. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. In my mind, I wanted to give her a piece of my mind. I wanted to say, you should be sorry. What did I do to you? But in that moment, I said to myself, say something to her that maybe she needs to hear. And God gave me the words. So I told her, Claire, it's okay. We're all going through a lot. I understand. Yes, it was a little bit hurtful that you didn't give me a chance to help you, but I understand. So I want you to know that I accept your apology and I forgive you. And she didn't answer at first. It got a little awkward, and I said, are you still there? She said, yes. Thank you so much for saying that, because I really feel bad. And I believe you when you say you forgive me. So thank you. I says, no problem. And if there's anything else I can do for you, I'm always here. You can always call, and heck, if you want to call and vent on Tuesdays, we can call it Tuesday Venting. And she laughed. And she said, thank you very much. And I said, but one more thing. I go first this time. She started laughing. And then it got me thinking throughout the day that many of us are going through a lot. Many of us are overwhelmed in some capacity. A lot of us are dealing with so many different types of emotions, whether it's mentally, physically. Emotions are important. And when all of us are going through it and we don't have that outlet, we don't have that person that we want to really talk to and share that with you or with each other, it festers up to the point where we just blow up. We don't mean to be. We don't mean to do it, but it happens. So I got up this morning and I knew what episode we were going to do. I knew I had to share this with you. I knew that somebody out there had to hear this message. So, where do we go from here? In life, or on a daily basis, all of us are going to do something, say something that we regret. We need to take ownership. We need to call back or write back or take that moment, take the initiative to say, what I did was wrong. I'm really sorry. I know I hurt you, and I really didn't mean to do it. It's the holidays, guys. Season's greetings. It's not season failures. It's not season disappointments. It's season's greetings. Let us all respect one another. Let us all love and cherish the moments that we have with one another. Because one day, the Lord is going to bring us home. And we don't want to walk away from this earth knowing that we forgot to say we were sorry for our actions. Many of you have lied to other people, have said things to other people, have held on to secrets because you don't want others to look at you in a different light. Many of you have kept secrets to keep your family together. And it's bothering you. It's eating you alive. It's time to let it out. It's time to ask for forgiveness. It's time for you to forgive yourself. It's time to say, I'm sorry. May God be with each and every one of you today. May God bless you. May He keep you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. And never forget, have faith. Let it begin.
Merry Christmas. Check this out.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.